maybe I fixed it. Started all right. Hey, there we go. And it started, and that thing started, and this thing's rolling. And then I think I fixed the whole like noisy. Yeah, look, there we go. We got a little bit of a follow, a thank you, and all that kind of stuff, and the sound kind of evened out a little bit. Sorry about the loudness of it before, but I don't know what caused it. There was just some weird kind of, I don't know. It was like all part of the updates. Who can say? There is a the full, we have the full, let's see, oh you got, we have the full debate from last night, and we were talking about doing that tonight, and we'll dip into that certainly. Interestingly enough, and I'm you know, I congratulate Nikki Haley on posting the entire thing on her website. On her own personal YouTube channel for replay, and in it, including her own little snapshot of herself smiling, looking very Elaine from Seinfeld. I'm just going to say, there's just a overall, if we have to. Anyways, chat room, you good? I don't know why that overhead light was on. It's driving me a bit crazy, a bit batty. And we'll turn that off because I think everything else is fine. And then I'll bring in the chat room and say hi to you guys and welcome to the show. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, give a like. Come on, while we're at it, while I'm scrambling, struggling, and having a good time. How many people actually got the title of today's show? Aw, thanks, Jonna. Look at that. See all right. And it's not making any giant crazy noises right now. No. Okay. Somehow, I don't know. Figure out it later, but somehow the sound is being diverted to a wrong channel and as loud as all get out. There was nothing I could do about it. Okay. No sound, just kidding. No bad sound. Thank you. There you go. Somebody got it. Thank you, 5280. Well done. Yes. And we have, let me see if I can find it, because I've been, like a lot of people, watching the as it were, live stream sort of the of Trump. Let's see if I can find it again. Like, there's just, I'll bring them up. There's just, like, open channels. Yeah, here you go. This is one of them. This is what it looks like. That's it. That's the whole, oh, it's very exciting. This is super exciting. We're on Surrender Watch. We're on, this is outside the Fulton County Jail. Outside the Fulton County Jail, where I paint myself orange so I don't look pale. I'm heading down to the Fulton County Jail to turn myself in. That's live audio from inside the car on the way Trump dropped himself. Just the whole ride. And the worst thing, he won't crack a window. Yeah. Book him, Dano. I'm heading home to the Fulton County Jail. That guy had a distinct check your crawl space look to him. So this they've set it up for the lovely folks in the press to keep an open eye on that. We'll return to that throughout the evening to check in on it. And by the way, there's more than one angle if I may, because this is because he announced that he was going to be down there so that he could get, I guess, because he's desperately trying to make something out of this. Oh, look at this. This is the other. Here he is. This is him coming or going? I don't know. Good ad for signature flight support, I suppose, at this point. This is I gotta say, thank you, Robert. There's a lot of pressure today. I suspect him to be more orange than usual, Donald John Trump. And because this is you only get one shot at this. He was able to drop off a headshot for those other arrests because they were all federal, but this one is this is state, and they're gonna make this dumbass actually go through the regular booking process. So he's gonna have to do a regular mugshot. And we just got thanks to our lovely folks over our staff in the Discord Twitter, we got what's his ass's, let's see, open, there you go. There you go. That's not a good look. Mark Meadows, who apparently did not either sleep well last night, got whacked in the eye, or has, I'm going to guess, a minor infection from the stress. This is just the bad quality of the picture. Oh my gosh, Luis, thank you so much. Jan, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are just excited about the thing. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys, come on now. Very sweet. Doing Greg Kelly live after his Fulton County jail. Oh, excellent. He's going live. Did you see DeSantis smile? Oh yeah. Well, did you call it a smile? I mean, honestly. So yeah, there we go. He's looking great. Mark Meadows, ladies and gentlemen. He was the first one in any major way that was trying to. And by the way, there's a ton of chit chat live. I'll turn this off because there all day long as I was watching this stuff, as they were prepping, I was like, oh, maybe there'll be some, maggot that shows up and does something funky. We can grab it and show it to you guys. Been pretty uneventful, and quite frankly, the crowds at a lot of these things have been just kind of, a massive yawn. Most of it's press, and Trump, is a couple of things. One is he's going to claim that his pre-taped live interview that we covered last night, yes, CSL does rock, I agree, is, I guess, indicative. Oh, maybe there's, oh, there he is, here he comes. Oh, boy, this is just, here he is, Mr. Indictment. I just washed my fingers. And off they go. This is it. We're watching it happen. Live on House Parks Megaworldwide. Oh no. The person filming it has fainted. They're going to move their camera. Look at, oh dear God. They're attacking the plane. Don't attack the plane. Oh, where the fuck is this guy going? Wait a minute. Why are we under? Are they moving around? Is he telling him to move around and get a shot of him driving away? Or are they just chasing him? Oh, okay. No! Danger, Will Robinson! Danger, Will. Okay, that sound was coming from the video or whatever. There he is, moving to the car. Where's the guy that we were just looking at? Must be running around. Yeah, it's probably bringing shit around here. Oh, there we go. Just looping this shit around. Off he goes. I've gone deaf in the chat. It's yes. They've sent a Trump droid. Emergency, Will Robinson. Emergency. Apparently, attack. We're being attacked by the kidney. It watches us all from the skies. Look now upon these clouds. You shall see the kidney staring back. I'm fine. Where did I go? I'm back. Is everyone okay? Everyone's all right. So there's the Trump plane. By God, I'm gonna have a plane one day, but it's gonna be Prigozhin style. I know it's not. I don't need a big aircraft carrier, unless I want to take a bunch of sparklers around the world on a tour. We might have to do that at some point. I mean, believe me, you got to aim high. No pun intended. Look at this little, like, talk about fucking circling the wagons. Jesus Christ. They are all lined up to pick him up and like, okay, class, get the trucks in a semicircle. And there's an ambulance. Just in case boss has the vapors. You know, there is a very strong chance that the man himself could be a bit put out, as it were, by the experience, you know. It's a lot to deal with. Here we go. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna regret what we should not have done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound, just watch this asshole run. Well, Giuliani's been bailed out by a bondsman in the town, and everybody else is following him right down. There's Smokey in the front and Trump in the back. And sorry. So yeah, there they go. Boom, doom, doom. Yeah, it's interesting. It's sort of like Smokey and the Bandit, but if Buford T. Justice was the star. Off he goes. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching it happen live on Housebar's Megaworldwide. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, support the show. It's just all of our dreams come true. I would like to take this moment as Donald Trump drives himself, is driven, because he can't drive, is driven to the Fulton County Jail to get fingerprinted and get his mugshot taken. Like, full-on fucking perping. I would like to take this moment to remind everyone how panicked you were when I told you he was going to lose the election, and you're like, no, he's got to make it. 2020, he's got to make. Oh, they're going to do something. It's going to be terrible. He's never going to get it. Oh, I don't want to. And I stayed up all night with you, didn't I? Didn't I? Why is my calm down? Watch. It's like you're getting too excited. And you were like, I don't know. Oh, and I'm like, I'll be up with you. I'll stay up all night. I'll turn his mugshot into an emote. Oh, believe me, it's going to be everywhere. Trust me, like, the big maggot shirt is going to be the Trump, you know, it's going to be right up there with, they'll have Johnny Cash, Elvis, and him, you know. I don't know how you, okay. I remember you stayed up all night with me. T-shirts for days. That's what they're going to do. Yeah. I will say, can I show you the chat real quick while this is happening? So this is one of the Fox chats or whatever it's usually, and there's a bunch of, it's not surprising you'll see a bunch of Trump 24s and that kind of stuff. Like, we love you, and FJB and FJB, but there's a lot of this like, look at this clown now. Lock this clown up now. Look at this clown now. Like, this, jumping in there. I feel like I should go, what, I don't know. If I start typing, I won't stop. So here, off he goes. He's not a big fan of Georgia. We know this. That's the night that Trump went down in Georgia. Yeah, real president, right? Yep, that's my real president. Cell block president, maybe. He's the president of Cell Block D. Yeah. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. A lot of repeaters in this one. Everybody's writing Trump. There's a bunch of people writing Trump 20 to 24 years. The fuck kind of view is this? What are we, following him? Jesus Christ, this is creepy. I feel like I'm in the new season of True Detective. Time's like a road. Just when you think it's going to go on forever, it stops. You want beer? Sorry, that's my that's my Matthew McConaughey True Detective. That's the best I can come up with off the top of my head. Yeah, this is a little spooky. I feel like we're backseat drive. Pull over. Oh God. Oh no. What? Oh, they're fine. Are we getting sound from this? Nope. No audio. Oh, aerial shot. God damn. Who's coordinating this? Oh goodness, Tobias. Thank you so much. Our dear beloved Canadian brothers and sisters, thank you very much for being here. By the way, I am. I'm doing at the jam next week. I'm doing a Canadian song from a band I never thought I'd be able to do at the jam. I'm excited. I'm doing a Danko Jones song next week, next Tuesday night. That you goddamn right. I'm super excited. So those who enjoy the jam are going to be down there. I'm also doing a 30 Seconds to Mars song and a Hollywood Vampires song, which is, it's a cover that they do, but I'm not going to tell you what the original one. And a Nico Vega song next Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, it's super exciting. I can't tell you. Like I'm amazed. They're even going to let me do them. Super excited. Super excited. Yeah. Strange Brew. That's for Canada Day. Yeah, there's a shot. Now, I don't. Does anybody know if Al Cowlings is still driving or? Sorry, he should have. If this guy had anywhere near the nuts they attribute to him, I would have insisted on a white Bronco if I was him. You know what I mean? Very OJ vibes. Absolutely. Al sends his love, doesn't he? Shit. Closed captioning. I don't think there's no audio on this at all. So I don't know. Closed captioning isn't going to say shit. Yeah. Unavailable, it says. Yeah. This is outside the place. This is the audio that's on. He's en route. Let's see if unavailable. Because they're not actually, there's no one speaking. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Here we go. Thank you, Robin. Simmer down. Do they know he's coming? There it goes. We're cutting back here. Seriously, just the inside of that car just... It's a disgrace. Can you believe this? Can you talk in all caps? Oh, man. Look at all the motorcycles ahead. Dude, he didn't get this kind of escort when he came in to do a rally. Must be a weird feeling. Right? Must be a strange experience for him. Like, when I come in for the rallies, I don't get, like, all these vehicles. What's the deal? 6'2", 325 pounds. Yep. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It's not going over the whole car. He just the whole ride over. Just.
Sounds like they landed. They're not allowed to be offensive, unfortunately. That's why they're on the connector.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Yeah, the airport to here is like nothing.
Yeah,
it's different than PDK.
Bro, it's so close.
Is
Can I just say that, like, all rando conversations are the same everywhere? It's weather and travel times. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. That's so lovely, you guys. Ah, it's sweet. Oh, maybe that's what it was doing. Was somebody Venmoing me to help with the thing? Let's see. Yes, thank you. He's 5'11", 330. There we go. This is back to live. They're waiting for him. We're going to watch it go straight in. Oh, it's so exciting. I don't know how they got a fucking car camera. It's super weird. But you got it here first, ladies and gentlemen. House Parks, that's what I'm doing. I'm just switching back and forth between live outdoor video and the car itself. Here we go. And he's coming around the outside. Foolish Benders coming over and on deep inside. It's Orange Shit Gibbon, who's going to be third in the race. Who's coming over the winner, and then a whole pace car coming around the outside. And there's been a bit of a hang up on the coming around the bend. The three, he's pulling up the third space there. Whatever he's got. Most people got their money on him rolling in their third. Come on back. Oops, sorry. I don't know how, but I triggered Siri somehow. How do you even do that? Jeez. 5'9", 319. 319. Burn it. Burn. Wow. Here we are. It looks so dark. Their tinted windows make it look so dark. Meanwhile, riding into the sun and I'm shitting my drawers. Got a full-on diaper. Wanna jump out the door of a moving car as I head down the road today. Going to the Fulton County Jail, just heading to prison, and I don't know even what I'm on this mission to hell. How did it get so bad so fast? Yeah, I'll be here in a second, and how you doing? Was this the guy on VH1? Yes, that's me. Yes, so I did I Love the 80s, I did I Love the 90s, and now I'm doing I love Trump getting arrested. How do you like them apples? I just think it's a good time. I made a special button for him when it comes. You want a prequel? I think that's a good one, right? That's a good one. Yep. We'll get it's pretty appropriate for where he's going. Yeah, he's yeah. Somebody in the chat on that channel is going, back the blue now, motherfucker. Oh, it's so good. Hold on 1 second. Hey, I gotta tell y'all something. Let me fill you in here on a thing or two. Oh, he's getting off at that. They getting off a couple of corners early, man. Cause then I gotta tell you, last time I went to Fulton County Jail and I did a conditional surrender. The condition was I wear pants this time. I don't know why they insisted. Anyways, I had to ride a bicycle, and somebody had stole my seat. So needless to say, I was early, because you pedal a lot faster if you can't sit down. You know what I mean? I was up there, I was like somebody in one of them Peloton classes. You know what I mean? I was kicking it high, whatever. There's Morehouse, man. I remember I pulled off there with an old lot lizard one time, got my boots in the air. That was a good time, because that pretty much, I got fond memories of that junkyard. Let me tell you what, I have left some, I wouldn't say it's evidence, because I was never actually brought up on charges, but I left a couple of things, you know, items of interest, you know, Coney Island whitefish, let's just say, hanging around that place or whatever. Anyways, how's them people doing over? Look, all they hanging out there, them officers doing what they doing. They ain't liking their life right now, because they're just trying to do their shit, and this idiot's got to roll up 14 fucking cars. You know, because we got two different systems of justice in this country, okay? There's there's justice for them and just us for me. No, how's it work? Anyways, I don't know, fucker gets to show up in a limo. That's odd. There he comes. Look at that. Yeah, I think they should try one of them pick maneuvers. Know what I mean? Get one of them pick maneuvers where that's where they clip the back corner. Know what I mean? Make it spin out and all that shit. It ain't gonna be that exciting, is it? Fuck, they ain't even, he's so nervous he ain't even breaking the speed limit. Who the fuck goes 35 in Fulton County? We trying to get yourself killed? Look, they got, that dude's riding up on the double yeller there. What kind of, oh, they blacked it out. Oh dear. It's a special report. Oh, I don't hear any, there ain't no audio coming, lady. There's literally nothing coming from this. I do not know what the living shit is happening, Fox Lady. There you go, back to that. They just, oh, I see, they just grabbing shit, and that's just their video feed or something like that. Here we are outside. I gotta tell you, this place giving me flashbacks. I don't want to hang out here no more. Ficus, everybody. Ficus. This guy's like, fuck, I gotta turn around. Oh, here he comes. They're rolling up, getting close. Super exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching House Parks Megaworldwide. We're live coverage of Donald Trump's slow speed chase as Al Cowlings and the Menendez brothers drive him to the Fulton County Jail, where he will be fingerprinted and given the honorary Johnny Cash plaque around his neck. As he gets there, you can request the special Johnny Cash neck plaque when you do your picture. Everyone else has opted for just the badge in the corner picture, but Trump's going to go full, holding it up in front of him like that, mainly to hide his nunt. Yeah, play the cop song. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for? Bad boy, what you gonna do? But it's got to do with the flumpy too. Hold on. Yep. And yeah, here we go. Bad boy, what you gonna move? What you wanna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? But you wanna do when you're in trouble, 'cause you're gonna get sent and sit in the corner. Just when you thought you gonna be a big loner and you run. What they got an ambulance for? They're the ambulance. That's not good. That'll make a case to have an accident. I had an accident, but not that kind of accident. I had to change my sheets to have an accident in the pool bed. Oh, that lady. What's she saying? There's no noise. I can't hear you, lady. None of us can hear you. A bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they filming you? Mad boy, bad story. Oh, there's the closed mall. It's funny that they're, it's like they're giving him a tour, and he's gonna like, whoa, driving through Atlanta. It's just terrible what America's come to. It just looks like shit everywhere. Oh, you can't. It's everywhere you go. It's just the whole country. It's a disgrace. Oh, there he is, rolling straight in. I gotta say, it's got a distinct kind of more of a funeral procession vibe. Yeah. And, he's not being allowed due process. Fucking hell. Sorry, does every defendant get a 24 fucking car thing and an ambulance? Like an escort and police cars threaded in and all the streets blocked? Son of a bitch. People are out. Yeah, everybody's running that same. We're ahead of them. Oh my God! And there he goes into the. They gotta get a shot of him walking in. Yep. Get a shot of him actually. Nope, they do it. Yeah, they're driving under the cover so that he can go into the courthouse without being filmed. That's like a celebrity wedding. And look, they got the bus to take him right to the fucking hoose cow. Yep, there she is. State trooper SWAT vehicles. Oh, they blacked it out. Is that it? Is that all they're showing? They cut it out? You rats. Now they're blocking off the roads during the entire thing. Oh, the screen has gone black. We have lost the feed. It's very sad. This is all we got right now. So the next thing up, obviously, son of a bitch. Robot. God damn. Quiet. Stop making the noise. That's terrible. That's terrible noise. What are you doing? Why are you sending that strange cycle noise, you crazy thing? Ouch. 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 Hold on. Okay, now it's back to normal. Shit. This got a very sepia tone 1970s thing. This gives it that like kind of like they caught Ted Bundy or some shit. There we go. My question is, when are they gonna let me talk to this motherfucker? Seriously, because I gotta tell you, this softball horseshit that he was getting from Tucker Carlson, you wouldn't get that shit from me. I gotta ask him. I don't ask him some fucking tough questions, okay? Okay? I don't want any shit from this. Like, what do you think happened to Epstein? What the fuck do you think happened with Epstein, you jerkwad? You out of your fucking mind? Let me guess. The guy that Trump used to pal around with and hung out with all the fucking time with a list as long as your arm of influential people and a bunch of blackmail material suddenly gets arrested and fucking dies in jail. Who's running the joint when it happens? Gee, I don't know. It's a fucking mystery. I blame the Clintons at this point. They had the least amount of power at that. Uh-oh. Signal loss. Signal loss. Oh, whew, that worried me for a second. Doesn't it have a very, doesn't this look like it's 1977 or something? Yeah, football on ABC. Yeah, that was Salty Cupcake. He's back. Yeah, I mean, it's hazy. It's a hazy, smoke-filled day. By the way, the haze is not caused by pollution or climate change. That's how much Trump farted up the place on his way to the courthouse. Like, once they opened the door, like this tan haze just drifted across the entire city. Like, god damn. People outside are asking someone to open a window. Yeah, Giuliani. It's a glaucoma filter. Oh, see, that's what it looks like on their feed. I mean, this is from a distance, so what do you expect? Oh, they cut to that one. Look at that. They're going live to this guy. Same shot I got. Somebody's dropping their bottles. Where? I am drunk, okay? I am drunk. This is great. Anyways, hi, chat room, by the way. let's see. I should have created a screen where we can both watch this and I can put the chat on screen at the same time, shouldn't I? God knows I could cause enough trouble. Yep, that's the only feed right now. Super exciting. ABC just broke into regular programming. Yeah, because he's inside now. So it'll be a little bit before he comes back out. We'll keep this shit live and in the background. Should we crack on into the debates a little bit? Or, let's see. Is there, well, let's get an inside, should we get an, I think that's what we should do. What do you think, chat room? I think we should get an inside look at what... Sorry, hold on. When's the Sparkler Cruise? That's a great idea. It is a great idea. Hold on. Where's my fucking phone? I shrunk some of my screens down because I was trying to remedy some issues. And yes, I have a purple desktop. Yeah. So, shall we... we can talk... It's nice in this particular instance because we can talk to, like... We get 2 assholes for the price of 1. Just like jail. What? Anyways, this is Rudy Giuliani's mugshot, by the way. Patrick Labatt is the sheriff of Fulton County. Now you know that. You didn't think you'd have to know that, but it's fun to know it. We will find out what Donnie weighs later, and his mugshot will come out. The lighting is not great, but they'll do everything they can to gussy it up. He'll get they'll let him retake it as well, because he's, you know... Otherwise, they're worried he'll send one of his lunatics down to shoot the place up. Giuliani was on Greg Kelly. Shall we? Hold on. I'm going to turn this audio I'll turn this audio off real quick. I'm also going to break it off and put it on another screen so that I'll keep an eye on it as it's rolling, just in case if something happens, I can go to it live. We'll do it live. Not you, lady. Here he is. Okay, so here we go. This is while we're waiting for the mugshot to come up. Yes, that was live. You're welcome. I'm live. It was live. That was live. We all watched it together. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And super chatters and everybody, bless you, by the way. And if I may, let me just fix one thing while I'm here, because I got you guys and I adore you. Add this events list. Okay. We'll take this down here, put it down here so people can see this. So you guys, because I adore you guys, and there you go. So people can see what's going on and all the love you guys are giving. And I feel bad that it wasn't I don't know why the events list went away. Some of my little browser sourcey things were being finicky, maybe, and part of it might have been in my panic to stop the weird audio issue that we had. Oops, there it goes. One more. Okay, good. Thank you guys. There you go. Thanks for the likes. Look at that. All right, here we go. Let's see. Greg Kelly, the most miserable man on the internet, gets to have miserable man. I can use my lips. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. And has on Rudy Giuliani, the most disgusting man currently on the internet.
I hate to say this, you have a mugshot now.
Why? I would love to say it to him. And so you're just saying it to him to be an asshole?
But I said a few moments ago, I think this is a badge of honor.
Yeah, that's because you don't have a mugshot, because your dad was the fucking commissioner and the police commissioner, and he got you out of any trouble you were into. Daddy's boy.
By the way, I like your approach here. You didn't smile. I know some PR people say, and actually some people think smiling is the way to go. Rob and I had a friendly debate about that. When you look at
it's just that my smile is so fucking disgusting that it doesn't help me. Most people would help.
When you look at this picture,
hold on.
How do you process it? What do you think?
What I think is I'm fortunate.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would think if I was. That's way to be honest about it, dickhead. That's what I was like. Oh yeah. So lucky to be in a country. Well, I guess arguably, you know what? I take it back. He's kind of right. He's kind of right. He is lucky. He's getting a mug shot instead of having his plane shot out of the air like in Russia.
To have a chance to fight for my country. I mean, you fought for our country in the military.
Is that what you're doing? This is your battle. Rudy thinks of this as a medal.
You're fighting for our country right now with what you're doing?
No. No, he's not. And only an asshole would compare those things.
When you get an
the pen is mightier than the sword, and the penis is better tucked.
Opportunity like I do to stand up for other people.
Who?
Take advantage of it. I mean,
yeah, of course. Well, yeah.
I realize what's going on probably better than anyone. I realize.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
How corrupt this is. I understand this system probably as well as anyone in the country.
Well, you're projecting a certain level of corruption. I have to say, I think Greg had already buried the needle on his how much you can stand to look at Rudy Giuliani for an extended period of time. Pretty fucking early. We're 51 seconds into this, and already he looks like, fuck, man, am I going to look like that when I'm old?
I understand how they have perverted it.
Speaking of perverted, how's Big Tits and the 15-year-old? Luckily, she was overage, but Borat's niece, how's she? You cretin.
The idea that there are 4 cases going on, all brought by Democratic prosecutors against the main Republican candidate for president next year. You have to be some kind of an idiot not to realize that's politically motivated.
Yeah.
Well, or that Republicans are protecting a criminal and will not prosecute him for the crimes he's committed, no matter how bad it gets, because they would rather have power than a rule of law. That would also be a political take on it. I would just venture to say that that's actually I mean, if you're going to use Occam's rubber mallet, the one problem I have is that the single factual element here is that Trump is a crimey fuck.
And a distortion of the criminal justice system.
And anti-democratic, totally anti-democratic. Do me.
You mean, I mean, it's no January 6th, but...
Mr. Mayor, stand by for just a moment. We have another portion of the Tucker Carlson conversation with President Trump.
If somebody else got in, other than me, they'll go at him just as viciously as they did me. These people are sick. They will go after them. And a lot of people say they won't be able to hold up. I do get credit for holding up quite well, I must tell you. I think it's...
yeah, no, as much gibber. We covered this last night. But why the fuck isn't anybody trying to throw the book at Ron DeSantis? He's obviously the number 2, right? He's the number 2. Is it, where is it?
I like fighting number 2.
Right.
How do you do that? How do you get indicted, every week and stay cheerful?
I think it's a lot easier because I'm so high in the polls, because it means the people get it.
I think he's right. I think
yeah, it's like minute his poll numbers go down, this is gonna be bad. Yeah.
they would come after anyone else. It's that.
No, they're not. They never fucking have. Why is this such a I mean, I guess it has to be. I guess they have to fall back on this. But it makes no fucking sense. They're not going after anybody else because nobody else did anywhere near this kind of shit. Mike Pence had classified documents, just like Biden did. And as soon as they found out they did, they returned them. He didn't fight it. Nobody's filing charges against fucking Mike Pence. And nobody's even bringing up the possibility of it. I mean, this goes back to that sort of bizarre religious, quasi-religious idea that they have, that the land and the king are one, and that if Trump dies, the land dies, and no crops will grow, and the sun will stop shining, and whatever the fuck.
Weaponized. I mean, my goodness gracious, no.
My goodness gracious, my mercy me.
One almost stands a chance. I think we're very fortunate, actually. Donald Trump.
Sorry, surrender.
Is a unique character. Let's face it.
He is.
And although he.
Yeah, he's not. He's certainly. So you don't think he's a human being? It's just like this is a character some dumbass is playing with his life. Like, if one day in an interview when he's really old, Donald Trump will go, I don't know. Donald Trump was just a sort of personality I created, and after a while, I was stuck like Andrew Dice Clay.
He does get under their skin in a way that maybe another ordinary Republican wouldn't. But
most ordinary Republicans, if we're going to call them that, don't brag about grabbing women by the pussy, hide their taxes, and engage in all kinds of like anti-American bullshit with Russia and North Korea and China and the fucking don't go into business with the fucking Saudis after they leave office.
Ordinary Republican wouldn't have gone down there to shake things up like he did.
Shake things up? An ordinary Republican might have fucking won the second time. I'm not kidding.
Well, I mean, he is a remarkable human being. I mean,
well, we're remarking about him, but that's as far as I would go. There are a lot of things to remark about him. Skid mark.
Represented him for 3.5 years under the worst circumstances.
I would guess that any of the women who have accused him of sexual assault would disagree with what your definition of the worst circumstances. Nobody golfs through the worst circumstances of their lives. If you're still golfing, it's not the worst. Okay, it's got to be a baseline. Just like there's no such thing as a developing country with a space program. There is no worst time of your life or the worst thing you can go through, the worst possible circumstance where you can still fucking golf, where golf is even involved.
And I was amazed sometimes at his ability to
not pay you,
function as well. I mean, he was, in my view, he was one of our great presidents in his first.
Well, you're a guy who will work for that asshole for free and let him treat you like you treated your assistant. Of course you think that. You're a fucking lunatic.
Sure. And he did it. I don't know how he did it. I mean, he was under investigation and attack every day.
We're still talking about the same guy. We're talking about the guy who was saying that Barack Obama was born in Kenya every day he was president for 8 years.
The worst days for him were the days they attacked his children.
He put them in charge of his business, a business that was engaged in actual crime.
And they would do it on purpose. They would leak every 2 or 3 weeks. The crooks that worked for Mueller would leak that they were going to indict Donald Jr. I figured out after the second one that they didn't have a case against Donald. I told them that, but it's still.
Again, what do you? Does anybody remember them like that they were going after Don Jr. every 2 fucking weeks? What are you talking about? Yeah, secondly, you can't leak a lie. But in this particular case, this is just fucking made up.
They were doing it on purpose.
They didn't do it at all.
They were doing it because they were hoping it would create a mistake. Every 3 weeks, the Washington Post said, there are rumors that Donald Jr. is going to be indicted.
Going to be indicted. That's how they talk at the Washington Post, apparently.
He never was indicted.
Right. Because they didn't actually write that.
After the second rumor, I realized that this was a game. And it was intended to break him down. Now that legitimate,
or maybe the leaks themselves came from administration officials in an attempt to create the narrative, indeed that they were going after his children when they weren't, and that it wasn't actually from the Mueller investigation where these alleged leaks are coming from, but from the Trump White House.
Person doesn't do that.
Check Ron Filipowski on Twitter. Okay.
Right.
The only person who does that is some kind of sadistic monster.
Mr. Mayor, I want to jump in and take you back to 2008 or so when you ran for president. You were actually the #1 Republican for the better part of a year. Do you remember the first debate? This is they're trying to make a big deal out of it. I have a feeling the first debate of a primary season isn't necessarily all that decisive. What are your thoughts on what's happening tonight? And do you remember your first Republican primary presidential
Chris
debate?
Matthews tried to take me out.
Oh, yeah?
He even admitted it after. He said to me, tell me the difference between the Sunnis and the Shiites. Because, as a mayor, I supposedly knew nothing about foreign policy. I said, well, Chris, do you want me to give you the historical difference or the current one? So he said, well, pick one. Well, I said, historically, it was a debate over whether the Grand Imam should be a direct blood descendant of Muhammad or he should be voted.
And that's the Sunnis, right? The Sunnis believe that there's a...
Yeah, and that was their original division.
Okay.
And then, of course, it became much more complex than that. And there's even a difference in practice. One is a much more...
Okay, first of all, fucko, 9/11 happened while this asshole was mayor. So his alleged knowledge at the time about Sunni and Shia meant nothing up until the planes hit the fucking tower. And then as soon as the planes hit the fucking tower, from that day forward, everybody involved in New York State understood the complexities of the Middle Eastern attack and all this stuff. And as they started pushing this radical Islam idea, they started memorizing these things. He didn't know this beforehand. He didn't give a fuck beforehand. Hold on. There's Trump, the motorcade, blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing a bunch of this stuff. Allegedly, he's 215 pounds. Bullshit. Is that what people are saying? Hold on. Checking some stuff right now. There we go. Ron Filipkowski. There he is. Oh, he's showing, Karim Mikhail is 6'3", 215, same height and weight as Trump, just self-reported. Oh, so he self-reported his weight at 6'3", 215. That's what everybody's saying. Here you go. Donald Trump, there's his address, Palm Beach. He's got a P.O. box. His hair is, that's a blonde or strawberry blonde. Oh, he's fucking leaving. Hold on one second. There we go. He did it and he's out. He just hit it and quit it. There he goes. That's his vehicle. Off he goes. Goodbye. Yep. That's him leaving. Blonde or strawberry blonde? Eyes pale blue. Yep, off he goes. Great. Didn't need the ambulance. That's a good sign. That's a good idea. Although he might be in it for all we know. Having the vapors. He was in there for 3 minutes. Went in, fingerprinted, took his picture. Off you go. They'd already negotiated his bond and all that kind of stuff and dropped off the check, I think. But this is the jail record. There he goes. We'll cut back to that in 1 second. But this is the jail record. For jail record search detail, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Booking number 231-3827. That's 231-3827. Step forward. 63215. Bullshit. So he lied on an official form already. There you go. Surety bond, surety bond, surety bond, surety bond, surety bond, surety bond. $80,000 surety bond, then 10. So it was $200,000 altogether. The violation of Georgia RICO was an $80,000 bond right out of the gate. That's what everybody else is paying, like $80 and $50, depending on their side. Filing false documents, that's a 10. And the issuing author offenses, 11/04/2020 was when he started the RICO. Day of the election. There you go. Solicitation of violation was 12/07. That was December 7th, December 6th, December 6th, December 6th, December 6th, December 6th, December 6th, December 31st, 2020. January 2nd, 21. He did these other ones. This was solicitation of violation of oath by public official. Fellas, I just need 11,780 votes. It's just one more than we need. And the second, there you go. And the, let's see, 9/17/21 violation, solicitation of violation of an oath by a public officer. That was in September of 21. That was after the fact. So he continued this plot. Yeah, and false statements and writings. Because these are, by the way, these have to do with people filing lawsuits in his name and that kind of stuff. And therefore, you know, it's part of the RICO thing. He's on the hook for everything that was done in the process of these RICO things. Fun. Away. Yeah. How much do you think he weighs? I'm going with 270, 280. He's lost weight. He certainly has. But there's no way he's 215. I mean, arguably, I will say this. Muscle weighs more than fat, and he is a saggy, flabby lump. It's all bone with that dude. That dude has fucking no muscle on his body. He's got underneath that fat, he's got the same body as Russell Brand. And the fucking strawberry blonde or strawberry. It doesn't even say blonde or strawberry blonde. It says blonde or strawberry. He's got strawberry hair. He's our strawberry-haired hero. Our Donald Trump, he's our strawberry-haired hero. It's a strawberry. Just wonderful. Strawberry hair forever. Good. Get the shit out of here. Strawberry. Blonde or strawberry. Fucking hell. Liposuction for breakfast. I had a big shit in the car on the way over, so I was 235 when I left the house, but we should write this down now because I'm losing weight as we speak. Strawberry. Show the mugshot. Do we have the mugshot? Hold on. Let me look at I'll go straight to the mugshot. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, support the show. Let's go to the let's see if we've got the mugshot. Let's see. Maybe I don't let's see. I'll find it. Sure. Let's go hashtag Trump latest. I don't. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a good one. He's so mad. Oh, I'm pissed. This is gonna make it look like a tough one. He looks a little bloodshot. Was he crying in the car on the way over? His eyes are pink. Maybe that's what he meant by strawberry. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the Donald Trump mugshot. Ladies and gentlemen. What a thing to have. And it's just, people are printing t-shirts right now. And they're like, they're going to put up like Trump 24 up here in the corner to hide it and all that shit. It's just so good. It's just enjoy that. And he definitely got a bit of, a little bit better lighting than Mark Meadows got. I will say that. Because I'll show you what I mean. Hold on. Trump. Here we go. There it is. And yeah, it's not up in there yet. Getting there. Yeah. We're ahead of the news already. Look at us. What do you think of that, chat room? There he is. Oh, yeah, this is a picture that says butthurt. Also, he's trying to look tough, but he's pinching his upper lip, which gives him that, like, the wrinkles that you get when you're older and your skin looks dry and you've got a fresh coat of orange on there. And the pinching of it kind of gives him a little bit of a blonde, a little French mustache. But his eyes are very pink. Does anybody else notice that? He's a little bloodshot. I don't think he got a lot of sleep last night. He did get it looks like a fresh dye job before the shot. I mean, he definitely had hair and makeup done on his way over there. Very fresh shirt. Look at that. Got his American flag pin on. Wearing it extra high to make sure it's in the shot. Even though he's kind of leaning to one, he's listing to port a little bit. His shoulders are a bit uneven. It's probably not, it's not his posture or anything. It's probably, he's got one of those packs that you put in the back, like George Bush used for when he was in the debates. But yeah, so there's Mark Meadows' shot. Hold on, let me grab this up, pull it up here. There's Mark Meadows' picture, and I'm just saying that Trump got special treatment. Got extra lighting guy, got a little extra time. His photo. Nope, we're taking another one. Don't you dare. It's like celebrities get to pick their a better looking driver's license picture. Oh, it's so good. It's just such a good one. He looks like he has smoker's mouth. Yeah. It's fake. Oh, that's a fake one? Really? That's not it? Different tie? Okay, it's a fake one. Shit. Well, I will say, whenever this was taken, he looked like shit. So maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll have the crap, this kind of lighting. Wouldn't that be fun? Because that's what I'm hoping for. I was like, make a t-shirt out of that shit. Okay, let's see is there a, yeah, so if somebody dumped it, it's everybody, whoops. Quit. The hell is happening? That craziness. Whoops. Coming for all. It's still funny. It is funny. I mean, they'll make one. Stop the presses. It's fake. Okay. So I hope it's blurry and shitty. Speaking of blurry and shitty, that's the name of the new podcast starring Greg Kelly and Rudy Giuliani. They fight over which word applies to which.
Rigid, very, very.
Sure. No, Mr. Mayor, it's all coming back. You knocked it out of the park. Hey, if
I know I did.
forgive me, I got to bring it back to the situation, the arrest tomorrow's
Yeah, you're rambling.
situation, Donald Trump's arrest. There are 19 defendants. Is there any talk? And I know Fannie Willis said, well, we're going to try them all together. Is there any? Are you going to work as a team? All the defendants?
Oh yeah, yeah. They've had some practice working as a team. Obviously, their last project that they worked on together it didn't turn out very well. It didn't. It actually, it was unsuccessful in its aims the last time they worked as a team. But no, this image doesn't show Trump's mugshot from folding. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Join forces here. At least some of you, same lawyers, maybe same expenses, shared expenses.
Maybe same expenses, shared expenses. Maybe Trump pays for it. Isn't he a billionaire? What the fuck is going on?
Expenses. Anything you can tell us along those lines?
It has to. First, we have to see whether it stays with her.
Oh yeah.
I am pretty certain, Greg, that it's going to be removed. I'll file my petition next week or the week after. The 3 have been filed already. I've talked to the president this morning, but we're not supposed to talk about the case. Have to do it through his lawyers. I'm pretty certain, though, he will move to remove it. And
why? Since you're not allowed to talk about the case, what made you say that? Was it the sound of ketchup hitting the wall?
So I think we'll be in federal court, which will make a very big difference. And I think we'll have a much better chance at a motion to dismiss, which we can all join in. Of course, we would all join in a motion to dismiss. It's really.
Yeah. I mean, it's a group thing. Kind of like, it's like January 5th all over again.
The same infirmity for all of us. I mean, in different ways.
Yeah.
He's being prosecuted violation of his First Amendment right to advocate for office.
No, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You just can't, in your capacity as president of the United States, attempt to order people to violate their oath.
And I'm being prosecuted
because you're an idiot, because you're stupid, and you lied under oath a lot in the furtherance of a crime because you're fucking stupid.
Exercising under the Sixth Amendment right to defend my counsel, my client.
No, you can't engage in a crime with your client.
Well, remember what I said.
Also, is he still your client if he stopped paying? Did you just charge him $1? And if so, what are you getting in return if he's not paying you?
Mr.
Why are you taking a billionaire's case pro bono if you're not simply co-defendants?
Mayor, one day you're going to get the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
No, he's not.
And I want to be at that ceremony.
It'll be a big ceremony in the sky. And we'll be surrounded by cupcakes and rainbows. And there'll be a unicorn that farts American flags right in my face.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
To be continued.
Yeah, we'd love to keep talking to you, but it's boring and we're afraid you're going to say something that will get the network thrown off the air. So we got to go. That's it. Right. That's the entirety of it. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Where are you? I got called activism. Yeah. Don't worry about it. The picture's hilarious. I mean, it's got to come out at some point, right? Now we got the inside scoop on a bunch of this shit, but apparently, sure, Rudy was his lawyer, worked with him for a while, was there, regularly at the White House and stuff. But does he really know the inside scoop? Let's go to somebody with a lot of legal knowledge and the inside track on the whole thing. Somebody who could tell us what really went on in the White House and even afterwards at Mar-a-Lago. I'm of course talking about the Jorgen Spatarians. It's a show that's on Sportify, and it's hosted by a bald Jeremy Piven impersonator, and apparently, so this is apparently according to this, and I don't know, maybe this isn't true, but Trump was framed. Whoop, why is there no audio? This is one of those. What the fuck?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, look, even like with this Trump thing, man, it's like I was saying.
Yeah, man, that's the thing with this Trump thing, baby. You know, listen, it's as they go. These are not groovy indictments, man. Okay?
So many people still believe the Russia collusion story, which was all made up, man. And
no, it wasn't.
You can go follow this whole thing. It was all made up, and they knew it.
No, it wasn't, and no, they didn't. And be specific.
Knew what they were doing. There's that clip, by the way, before any of this stuff. This is before Donald Trump ever took office. Did you ever see the Chuck Schumer 6 Ways to Sunday?
You were telling me about it last night. You were saying we should watch it today.
We should play this because and let me just preface it briefly to kind of set up what's so amazing about it. There are these occasional moments where, even like I said, the thing where Chris Murphy just happens to blurt out like, "Oh yeah, our policies overthrew Yanukovych," right? Like there are these moments where kind of like, no, our policies did not overthrow Yanukovych, and that's not what he said. These rare moments of honesty.
He's one of these dudes who's talking about that Victoria Nuland phone call. We've been over this with the Jimmy Dore version of it as well. It's just garbage.
From the kind of leaders of the regime.
Yeah.
And this one comes.
It's an administration. They get voted into office legally.
Because Rachel Maddow asks him like an impromptu thing. And she says that. She leads that. Yeah. So, but this is just so you know, this is Donald Trump has been elected, but he hasn't been. He's a president-elect here. So it's after the election, but he's not president yet. So this was about him tweeting something here.
But he's taking these shots, this antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
You take on the intelligence community, they have.
Oh yeah, I remember this. So fucking what?
6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So. Even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
What do you think?
Because they can actually look up your shit. They can check your math more than anybody.
What the intelligence community would do if they were motivated.
I don't know, but from what I am told, they are very upset with how he has treated them and talked about them.
So, and
again, from what I am told, they are very upset about what he's tweeted about them and told them. And he got a bunch of them killed, by the way. He got some Israeli agents killed as well. This is not surprising. This is from 2016.
What happened right before that is that Rachel Maddow goes, she goes, "All right, I'm sorry to put you on the spot here, but Donald Trump just tweeted this thing about the intelligence community. Any thoughts on that?" So it's not like he was prepared for this.
Right.
The most powerful senator in America. Is
saying it's probably not a good idea to effectively threaten the lives of the CIA, the DNI, or effectively the DOD.
Initial gut reaction was like, "Well, dude, you're taking on the intelligence. I mean, you want to go up against the CIA? You think you're going to win that fight?
Yeah,
like they're going to get you." And this
because you have a lot of tails in that room full of rocking chairs.
This was already after they had already been. They were spying on his campaign.
No, they were not.
They had already kind of begun framing him for this whole Russia thing, which was always nonsense. And that's
again, we're like just retreading shit. This might as well be a clip from 2020 itself.
Started with the Steele dossier and all that stuff, and then they were spying on Carter Page, who was like a pretty low-level advisor in Donald.
He was a courier.
Donald Trump's campaign.
He was a courier. He brought physical documents to and from Russia and met with Russians backstage at Trump rallies and conveyed things to them physically.
And the allegation was that the Russians had offered him a huge stake in like one of their biggest energy companies if he could get Donald Trump to remove all of the sanctions that we had at the time on Russia, which on the face of it made no sense because he's like a low-level advisor on the campaign. He's not even in the administration.
And he's not a low-level advisor on the campaign. He was on his foreign policy staff, and he named him. Trump brought him up. They brought him on specifically for that. He was conveying this. Also, he worked for Gazprom anyways. That's not fucking hinky.
Is this based on intercepted emails?
No, this was based off the Steele dossier, which was opposition research that Hillary Clinton had funded.
No, the Washington Free Beacon, I believe it was, paid for it first, and then they when they hated Trump, and then when they decided they were on the team, they sold it. The Hillary Clinton team bought it and then shelved it because they didn't think they'd need it.
Where she hired this British spy to go like dig up dirt on Donald Trump, and they put together this whole dossier.
This is like a guy. Holy shit! He's at this plane. Okay, we'll go check on. Hold on. All right. Let's see the live video there. Where is he? There he go. Nope, that's it. Nope. Trump is speaking. Okay, hold on. I'll find it. Don't worry. Give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. Live. Fulton speaks. Let's see.
Never been anything like it in our country.
Okay, here we go. This is his. We'll find it. We'll back up a little bit. Oh, they're in the car. This is him rolling up at the Trump plane. Right here we go. Here he is. It's parked in front of a Circle K. It seems.
Tyler, will you tell them we're good, please? Thank you.
We're good. Tell him, Tyler. We're good, Tyler. Tell him. It's going to be all right. Hold on. Skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip. There he goes. 215 pounds. I weigh 170, by the way. I'm 5'9".
I really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election.
Spelled with 2 L's.
And I should have every right to do that. As you know, you have many people that you've been watching over the years do the same.
Oh, he farted. He did the jacket flap.
Thing, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams or...
Yeah, they didn't arrange for people to attack the fucking Capitol.
Many others. When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. And everybody knows it. I've never had such support. And that goes for the other ones too. What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election. There's never been anything like it in our country before. This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have 3 other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here. We did nothing wrong at all. And we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think it's very dishonest. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.
Did you pardon yourself?
She said, would you pardon yourself? Not, did you fart on yourself?
Much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.
Did you pardon yourself? Are you ready to go to trial?
Honestly, it sounded like she said, did you fart on yourself? Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Did you pardon yourself? Are you ready to go to trial?
How was this previous investigation?
Now, no, what was there? Did you fart on yourself? Yes. Did you think any of the Fox folks are going to point out the fact that he didn't take any questions? Anyway, do you think they're gonna do that? Like, he just goes up there, he says his little thing, and then he walks away, and he won't take any questions. He won't speak to reporters. He's so rudely ignoring reporters who are asking questions. Right? Where's Chanel Rion? She's on the plane. That poor woman. Where's MTG? Apparently, she's pissed. She was not allowed to be a part of the Trump. The spin room on Fox, and she was pissed. See if I can find that video for you. But she was mad. She was on Steve Bannon's show, I think. She was just livid. Oh my dear. Oh dear. So yeah, off he goes. There he goes. He's just gonna walk to the plane and What kind of augmented reality glasses did that guy have on? What kind of crazy Secret Service goggles has he got on? Look, he's got him up. And as soon as it gets dark, he pulls him down and he can scan everybody. Can't slip. Don't slip going up the stairs. Don't slip going up the stairs. That's what he's telling himself. Don't slip going up the stairs. Just pace yourself. Don't slip. This is the worst possible time. This is the whole... Bye. Dude, there's no supporters there. It's just reporters. He's like, thank you. Oh, fuck. Why do I keep having these Evita moments? Don't cry for me, Fulton County. I will return again. Don't cry for me, Fulton County. I need a change. I gotta change. Somebody turn on the shower. Did they fix the plumbing on the plane? Son of a bitch. I want to thank you for being here. I'm so awesome. This is one of my favorite things. I'm so excited. It was great. We just had such a good time. Oh boy. I wanted to go to jail today. Hi, my name is indicted. Hi, my name is Wicked indicted. Oh, I'm getting indicted. Oh no, grab them by. They tried to. I went in there and they were gonna take my picture, and they grabbed me by the pussy, and I didn't think they would do that until I got actually in the prison, but apparently they do it right out of the jail, and I was like, I didn't even know you could smuggle drugs in your butt, and I was like, thanks for the good idea. Oh my God, I haven't seen my shoes in ages. And anyways, this guy comes up and he puts his hands right on my buttocks, and it's a long story. Anyways, I told you the story before, and I pooped. I was like, is there a place I can poop? Sorry. Poop. I am having far too much fun. Poop. I'm having a poop. 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 Thanks for subscribing. That's all it took to get you to subscribe. Look at that. Our numbers are going through the roof. This is so stupid. Poop. I'm just doing this all night. Poop. I'm leaving that right there so we can come back to it anytime we want. Poop. Oh, wait. There's something I can do. Yeah. There's oh, yeah. Screen capture. Where is it? Oh, I just had a good idea. Hold on. Open this up. Go to this guy, and then go over to here, and then the thing is in OBS screenshot. There we go. Put that in there. Excellent. And then I think do this. Put this over here like this, and then screenshot. There we go. I think it did it. Hopefully, yeah. Okay. I think. Let's get over here. Doop, to this guy, and then. Thank you, Jargo. I'm doing a screenshot so I can make a little poop animation because I'm a dickhead. Poop. Boop. All right. So this is so stupid. I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, he has strawberry blonde hair. That's the important thing. And he weighs 215 pounds. And he's 6'3". All right. Anyways, real quick on Dave Smith on Joe Rogan. Dave Smith, this should be a wake-up call for Joe Rogan. because this is what happens when you have a guy describing a piece of history to Joe Rogan that he largely got his understanding of it from watching Joe Rogan clips. Like, this is, if you watched a bunch of Joe Rogan clips, this is you go, they totally made this up. Then they like paid for this thing, and then it was all bullshit, and they knew it. And like Carter Page is like fucking nobody. And then and the weird thing is, it's like, where the fuck has Rogan been? He's been making shows about this shit every fucking day for the last couple of years. Why would any of this be a surprise to him?
Support.
Poop. Sorry.
Alleging that he was, he had been in bed with Russia for years. He was compromised. It was that the prostitutes were peeing on him and all this like crazy.
No. At least get some of the details right. The allegation was not that they were peeing on him, but that Michelle and Barack Obama had slept in the bed that he was in, the presidential suite of this particular hotel, and the hookers he was with, when they were done, a minute and a half after the hookers arrived and he was done sexually, he had them urinate on the bed as a weird fuck you to Obama. That was the story. Not that they peed on him. And by the way, that was the way out of it. Like he was, if you watch him lie about it, he's like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm a germaphobe or whatever. Like, no, the allegation wasn't that they peed on you or that you wanted them to or any of that shit. The allegation was that you had them urinate on the bed where Obama slept because you're a fucking weirdo.
Shit. And they all knew it was unverified. They all knew it was like, all of it, almost all of it ended up being disproven.
No, it didn't.
But so when they went to Carter, but just to understand, like the idea of trying to bribe a low-level advisor on a campaign to then somehow take over the administration once he got, it'd be like on the level of if someone was like,
Okay, this is straight up gaslighting. That was never the organizational function of Carter Page. Carter Page was always a low-level courier. He was not himself going to be rewarded for turning the Trump administration's attitude towards Russia around, because why the fuck would they need that if they believed he was already compromised and was going to do it? He was conveying messages. He already worked for Gazprom. The fuck? Hold on one second. Let's see. If I may. Yeah. Okay. Real quick. 2004 to 2007, according to Carter Page's own biography on the website of Global Energy Capital, his venture capital firm, he served as vice president at the Merrill Lynch office in Moscow and remained there for 3 years. He lived in Moscow for 3 years. The bio adds that Page served as an advisor on key transactions for Gazprom, RAO, UES, and others. Page told Bloomberg News in March 2016 that he advised Russian energy giant Gazprom as it was buying a stake in a lucrative Russian Far East oil and gas project called Sakhalin-2. However, Politico later reported that the CEO of Sakhalin-2, who negotiated the Gazprom deal, said he didn't know anyone named Carter Page and didn't believe Merrill Lynch was involved in the frontline deal negotiations at all because the negotiations were political and done at the CEO level, with Putin himself giving the final approval. So either Page wasn't involved and he was bullshitting everybody, which is probably the case, or he was involved and they're all like, deny everything, just pretend he wasn't here. A source at RAO UES confirmed that Page did work on the privatization of the oil company, while adding that Page made no impression whatsoever. Whether he was there or not, it made no difference. When you're dealing with a pro, you see it. Page, unfortunately, did not leave that impression. He was a fucking courier. And that's the service he offered with everybody. On June 13, 2013, court documents show that FBI agents interviewed Page for the first time in his relation to the Podobnia contacts. Page tells them that he has exchanged emails and met in person with Podobnia over the past several months, sharing his views on the current and future energy industry. The documents state that Page has also provided them with documents about the energy business. Page wrote that he is Page wrote that he is sorry. He went to Moscow and forgot to check his inbox, but he wants to meet when he gets back. I think he's an idiot and forgot who I am. Plus, he writes to me in Russian to practice the language. He flies to Moscow more often than I do. He got hooked on Gazprom, thinking if they had a project, he could rise up. Maybe he can, I don't know, but it's obvious that he wants to earn lots of money. For now, his enthusiasm works for me. I also promised him a lot. Again, this guy's saying, he was promised a bunch if he could do stuff or whatever. And this is history with this fucker. I did not indicate that this, Probani's offer to connect Page with a trade representative, is connected to a government agency. This is intelligence method to cheat. How else to work with foreigners? You promise a favor for favor, you get documents from him and tell him to go fuck himself. This is the ideal working method. 2013. During a dispute over unpublished manuscript, Page writes a letter to an academic press that states he is an advisor to the Kremlin. According to Time, the letter says, over the past half year, I've had the privilege to serve as an informal advisor to the staff at the Kremlin in preparation for the presidency of the G20 summit next month, where energy issues will be prominent point on the agenda. In the messages at the time after the release of the Nunes menu, Page said he sat in on and contributed a few roundtable discussions with people from around the world during 2013. Page described his meeting as really plain vanilla stuff. Does that make me an evil villain, as some of your sources would like to have you think? FBI begins to monitor his communications under the FISA warrant relating to his 2013 contacts with Russian operatives, according to multiple officials. This is 2013-2014. This is well before Trump's running for office. He was already on the fucking radar. U.S. government charges Pobodnya and two other Russian operatives for acting as unregistered agents of a foreign government. And there are emails of him working with Page and stringing him along. And again, Carter Page is more of a useful idiot. Nobody engages Carter Page in an actual conspiracy. You just give him a folder and tell him to drop it off because he's a fucking idiot. After it broken up a Russian spy ring aimed at seeking information on U.S. sanctions, federal prosecutors included the Russian intelligence effort to recruit Page as part of the government's evidence. In an interview with Washington Post, Trump personally names then obscure Carter Page as part of his foreign policy team. He wasn't part of the campaign. He wasn't random. He wasn't, and I don't know where this dumb fuck thinks, like, where does he think we fucking were during all this? News coverage at the time said it was a strange choice, considering he's an idiot. We've heard you're going to be announcing your policy team. He goes, well, I haven't thought of doing, if I can give you some names: Carter Page, PhD. George Papadopoulos, one of the very guys who would get you in the most fucking trouble. He's an energy and oil consultant. Excellent guy. Excellent. Never talks loud in Australian bars. Excellent. But that's a group of some of the people that we're dealing with. We have many other people in different aspects of what we do, but that's a representative group. So of the people, he's like, Trump's like, we're talking the best people. Remember the best people? Here's two of them. Carter Page, who everyone who works with him thinks he's a useful idiot, and George Papadopoulos, who's a mouthy drunk who will give away the entire game. And then you're surprised that Trump hates DeSantis after working hard to get him the governorship. Whatever. June 2016, a closed-door foreign policy roundtable held for visiting Indian Prime Minister Modi. Page praises Putin as a stronger, more reliable leader than President Obama. He added that a Trump presidency would have a positive effect on U.S.-Russian relations. The meeting was held at the Blair House in Washington, D.C. Weeks before Page's trip to Russia, Corey Lewandowski approves Carter Page's trip to Moscow on the condition that he not act as an official campaign representative. Right. He's just a courier. Take this folder. It's duct taped shut for a reason. You're going to drop it off the person you meet there, and don't say a fucking word. You got that, dummy? Right. That's how it went down. Page had initially asked J.D. Gordon, his direct supervisor on the national security team, for permission to take a trip to Russia. After Gordon strongly advised against the trip because Page is stupid, Page emailed Lewandowski and Hope Hicks for their permission. Lewandowski agreed. Trump campaign would refuse to acknowledge whether to approve Page's trip for several months until Politico broke the story. They did. Lewandowski did it close to the president. Everybody else was like, no. Don't send this dickhead over there. Anybody who had a real job in the White House was against Carter Page being any part of this. July 7th and 8th, 2016. Page gives a rambling PowerPoint presentation and Q&A on the future of the world economy in Moscow. And the next day, gives the commencement address at the New Economic School at the World Trade Center, criticizing U.S. policy toward Russia for being too harsh. Page later testifies to the House Intel Committee that he met with Russian Deputy Minister Arkady Dvorkovich on an interaction he briefly characterized as an exchange of pleasantries after the new economic school address. He adds that there was no substantive content in any of his interactions with Russian officials during his trip to Moscow. Page also testifies that he met with Andrei Baranov, Rosneft's head of investor relations, and senior aide to Rosneft, Igor Sechin. Page claims that Baranov gave him an investor relations presentation, but their discussions involved nothing more substantive than that. An investor relations presentation. You still got a copy of that sitting around? No, it was in a, it was weird. It was in a the waterproof envelope wrapped in cellophane and taped shut. And it had this weird material on it that no matter what you did, you couldn't leave fingerprints. In terms of anything sanctions related, we never got into those types of specifics in any way, shape, or form. And what I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt was there was never any negotiations or quid pro quo or any offer or any request, even in any way related to sanctions. Okay, so you did it related to stuff that wasn't sanctions, like oil deals or some shit. Page denies meeting with Rosneft Sechin himself, who was a close Putin ally. Steele dossier claimed Page had met with Sechin while in Russia, as well as Igor Devedkin, Putin's deputy chief for internal policy, whom U.S. officials believe was responsible for the Russian agency's intelligence gathering before the 2016 election. According to the dossier, during the meeting, Devedkin told Page that he had compromising material on Hillary Clinton. 2016, July, Page meets with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak on the sidelines of the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. In spite of this meeting, he continues to deny publicly that he met with any Russian officials during the 2016 campaign. Look, we met behind some curtains for what may have been 5, 10, 30 minutes. And it was a quick exchange of pleasantries and envelopes. Trump campaign spokeswoman Hope Hicks tells the Washington Post that Page is, quote, an informal foreign policy advisor. He does not speak for Mr. Trump or the campaign. No, he just carries shit around. That was the point. Anyways, so back to this dick real quick.
We're going to bribe the door guy at the mothership to make sure that the Joe Rogan Experience only talks about these subjects.
Oh my God, that's right. The fucking studio is called the mothership. He calls the studio that. Now I'm embarrassed. Because at least with Megaworldwide, I'm being cute. Not that.
And you're like, I mean, even though there's a loose connection between you and the guy who works at the mothership, the idea that he would ever then be able to come in and take over the show and control, it just made no sense. But we now know that the CIA told the FBI that Carter Page was a good guy, that he was a CIA informant. Then they told the FBI, they were like, no, he's not a spy. He's one of ours. So just lay off. And then the FBI.
No, they didn't. You know what would be nice? I mean, I guess who needs like documentation or timelines or reference materials or any of that when you've got a curtain behind you and a TV screen on the wall that you can show or not show or bring up or not bring up, and it's not really your business. Oh, thanks for gifting the subs. Thank you. On YouTube even. Look at you guys. And thanks for becoming a member. Don't forget, hi, Facebook people. You should follow the page, too. That's a good idea. Because our numbers are going up over at Facebook, and eventually it might actually be worth our while to be on there. Instead of just being a troll farm for people who want to apparently get me in touch with a witch doctor who will get rid of Hep C, whether you have it or not. I suppose it's easier in one of those scenarios than in the other. All right, so let me go back to this. Let's see. Do we have, while I'm dick, I feel like it's silly to even dick around with these guys. Do we have the mugshot is out officially? Are you sure? Do we have it officially now? Do we trust that it's out? Well, look, all right. It's horrible. Oh, good. Hold on, here we go. Bring it up 1 second. Let's go back to me. And then we'll go over to here. And we try to, okay, it's got to be on. Okay, there's so many of them. Right? Plus. Trump mugshot. Latest. Oh, God, it's awful. He's leaning forward. Oh, oh God, he looks like he's fucking melting. This is awful. Oh my God. I bet does his face look lopsided? Is it just me? He's doing that side bite that he fucking hates, and he's trying to land, give him a glower. Yeah. Throw him the get off my lawn while you're at it. It's good. I don't know if it looks strawberry. Does it look strawberry to you? I think it looks more yellow. Golden, as it were. Thoughts, feelings on the time? It does look a little, I gotta say, it looks fucking lopsided to me. This is very strange. No, that's not the same one. This is different. This is, yeah. It's funny, but it looks sharper in that one because I think of my filter on the, so that the text is readable that you guys can use. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it. That looks like he left his dentures at home. That's amazing. Whew. He's got his attack eyebrows. I'm gonna get you. I did not give y'all permission to look in my crawl space. God damn it. Don't you look in there. This is like a mega, he looks like a mega church pastor who was arrested after they found a woman chained to a hotel room wall. Oh no, is this another one? When will Donald Trump's mugshot be released? It says tomorrow. Is this, this is another fake one, or is this somebody? Fucking hell. It says tomorrow? It's according to 12 News. This is what they're saying. Thanks. Sure it didn't just, it just leak out because somebody took a picture of it? Is this the leaked version? It's fake too? Damn it. I have to say, this is a pretty bad picture. Though, I like, are there any good pictures of him? What, does he get, did they get to send him the proofs and then he can look through them? Is that how it's going to work out? He gets to circle the ones he likes and X through the ones that give him a wax pencil like an actor looking at headshots. Don't ask me how I know that. Hi there. Shit. Same pic is shown on CNN. Yeah. It's AI. Because I want to say that, like, the Daily Beast might have posted. Let's see. Let's see if it's, you know, on one of these sites. Number 7 Fox Trump was okay. Little House on the Prairie. Aw, what? Herschel Parody passed away. That's sad. She was the teacher on Little House on the Prairie. And Bray Wyatt dies, a WWE wrestler. Good Lord. A lot of people are taking this whole Trump mugshot thing a lot worse than we thought. Let's see. Yeah, trial of Trump seething, blah blah blah. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, who's actually posting this? Yeah. It has been released. That is the one. All right, hold on. Let me check again. I'm gonna check again. See if because there's a few places the Yep, that's the real one. Supposedly, CNN's showing it. There you go. Here's it is. That's it. There it is. CNN popping the mugshot up there. Look at that. That's gonna be a stamp one day on prison mail. Ugh. That's not. I mean, that side bite, angry tooth grind thing he's got. Oh, he looks like if Carl from Sling Blade was a game show host. You sure you don't want a vial or something? Hmm? I think you should go for one of the double consonants. Mm-hmm. I didn't do nothing to that. I made the perfect phone call. Mm-hmm. What the shit? Oh, shut up. Yeah, that's the real one. Yeah, we saw Mark Meadows. We got his. Yeah. That's just gonna be all day on that one. I'm here to look at some real estate. Mm-hmm. I got a building worth twice as much as I told the IRS and half as much as I told the bank. Mm-hmm. That boy snorts a lot of Adderall, and that's a whole lot. Mm-hmm. I hope in Fulton County Jail they have them French fried potatoes with mustard. Mm-hmm. I can't look at it without thinking that. I'm stuck. Oh, God. Are there tears? I'm Donald and I approve this mugshot? Yeah. I'm Donald Trump and I approve this mugshot. Mm-hmm. I can't tell if he's going to if he's drunk and somebody's dosed him on PCP and he's going to charge right at you and attack you, or if he's going to sell you a reverse mortgage. Like, get this commemorative coin that's perfect with your reverse mortgage. I don't normally trust banks except when they give me loans for really weird reasons at no interest. But in this case, I trust them, and so should you, because all the money you give is going to my campaign to not go to jail, aka my lawyers, which I'm not going to pay anyways. Honest to God, I'm just buying fish sandwiches. That's the whole thing. He ain't no Tom Selleck. I agree. At least Tom Selleck brought his mustache back. It's a tough one. I've worried for a long time that if I eventually grow a mustache, I won't be able to get rid of it because people go, oh, yeah, your face looks normal that way. I don't think so, though. I tried it once. He's done his makeup nicely. Don't you think so? He's saying, come here, you. That's the prison tough guy face. Okay. First one into the shower's a rotten egg. Last one into the shower's getting a poke. Sorry. 282 pounds? Yeah, he said he weighs 215. Bullshit. Although, like I said, he's definitely deflated a lot lately. He and fat weighs less than muscle. That's for sure. But yike. What do you think comes out first, the t-shirts or the commemorative coin? I'm going with commemorative coin. This looks like a commemorative coin face. This is way better. This will work out way better on one of those like Trump promise coins. It's gonna like right now, some deluded maggot is cutting this out and putting it on Rambo's body. Why is the symbol so small in his shot and it's bigger in all the others? That's the part that made me think it was fake for a second. T-shirt, yeah, totally. Yeah, that's the real one. Two-faced coin, yeah. An NFT, totally. Who said he weighed 250? Nowhere near enough. Yeah. You should invest in soap on a rope. Well, now the first time you can own a piece of history. That's right. That's what they always say. It looks like a Pez dispenser, right? This is better than the fake mugshot. Yes, agreed, because it's real. Fat weighs the same as muscle. Muscle takes up less space. Yes, but body size. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're his size and you're all muscle, you're going to weigh a lot more than if you're his size and all fat, right? A pound of anything weighs the same as a pound. What's lighter, a pound of muscle or a pound of feathers? Neither. They're both a pound. Just, yeah, get my point. You know what I'm talking about. Don't split hairs like that. Showing the dumb thing? Oh, okay. Canadian driver's license photos look more like mugshots. What the hell is this? It's density. I'm your density. I mean, you're fluffy. I'm investing in NFTs. It's a great idea. You should buy one of my NFTs. I'm just saying. Hi there. Yep, that's it. President with a mugshot. Angel in flip flops. He's a president with a mugshot. Peanut butter. They're stupid. That's fake. Is it fake? This is the one. This is apparently the real one. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I mean. This is why they think it's real. Anyways, hold on. Somebody. Let's see. Trump seethes. There he is. Oh, spreading. Okay. No, people are talking about the fake one. Yeah, there's and I mean, I guess there's a way of, CNN's poll answer a boo. There's the Trump. Okay, CNN politics. This is CNN politics, and this, for all practical purposes, they could be wrong too, I guess. But I don't think so. I think they're going to double check. Former President Donald Trump, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. There it is. That's the one they're saying is the Trump mugshot. For real. I mean, it's not going to get any better. Although, yeah, here you go. There's other people's screenshots of it. I like the boxing glove. Where's the boxing glove? There's this mugshot. It's good on you to give him his biggest jowl. That's nice of you. Yep. There it is. He looks as evil as he is. He just looks kind of crotchety and old. What that is. Yeah, so this is the ones like, there you go. And the fake one's already, this is so good. People have already started making ones out of the fake one. They're already selling shit. Land of the free. There you go. Right out of the gate. You do realize that they're being ironic, but I don't know. I think that makes sense. Land of the free. Yeah, once cretins like him are in jail, I suppose, The rest of us are free from the burden of his bullshit. Can you be truly free in a country that doesn't throw real criminals in jail? Because you're always yeah, there you go. Mugshot graphic, there you go. Official t-shirt. Everybody's going to be selling these fucking things. And it's not official t-shirt. That's funny because they're going to be calling it that. Products. Yeah. So people are just making a bunch of these fucking things. So Trump's going to be so mad because it's all going to pick your fighter, right? That's one of the that's a AI shot. Yep. It's so funny. There it is. Yep. They didn't teach us about mugshots at Wharton. That's hilarious. Biden sniffing his hair. Ew. Vote for me to restore law and order. Yeah, way to put your time in on that one. It's quality. Free Trump. That didn't take long either. Those are gonna. And Trump's not. Here's what I would say about the shirts that are inevitably going to happen from this. Trump isn't going to get a dime from him, and he's going to be fucking livid. They'll put out their own official one, and a bunch of these assholes will buy multiple ones. Yikes! What? That guy was in Fulton? Eesh. Quit it. The real criminal. Try harder. Yep, there it is. They're just plastering it on fucking everything. Hey, I love when these guys reacted and put the fake one on too quickly. Strawberry. There it is. Fucking somebody's already AIing the picture. That's so fucking great. Blonde or strawberry. So funny. Nope, that's it. All right. So, yeah, I'm trying to find some like other variation, but that's that. Yeah, now we're into the fake ones. Would you scroll down far enough? That's that. So good. The I'm Lard and Order, Law and Order, total, 4 seasons total Law and Order. Clunk clunk. Hiding his neck gina. That's kind of part of it. He doesn't want to show his nunt, so he tilts his head down. I like your style, dude. Always make it look like you're sucking milk off the edge of your mustache. But that's question is, how do they do this fingerprinting since he has such tiny hands? They send him to juvie. Sorry. Oh God, we're at the end of the show already. That rushed by. Holy shit, that was fast. God damn. Yeah. So, anyways, happy Trump Law and Order Day. Peachtree, thank you so much. Peachtree, thank you so much. We'll cover more stuff tomorrow because this is I'm just gonna let you guys go watch the news and the follow up because there's gonna be a lot of reporting on this now, especially with his mugshot out, and I don't want you guys to miss it. And they're doing this like thing on MSNBC, and I know I'm pulling you guys away from that anyways. So I just, we'll definitely cover more of this tomorrow. But thank you for being with me while it was live. And we got to watch him actually roll up in there. We got to see his fake mugshot and then his actual mugshot. And then we got to hear his stupid, whiny bullshit statement. We got a little dose of Joe Rogan getting a remedial history of the last couple of years because apparently he was unconscious from a chokehold or something. And still getting it wrong, even though he's been reporting on it for years himself. He's been talking about it for years. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give a thumbs up on your way out the door. Now go watch all the other shit, and we'll talk about it on the morning show tomorrow. Hey, I think we need to have guests on tomorrow. I think we need to do that. I think I'm gonna put some feelers out. I think maybe I have an idea. I'm putting it in the I have an idea. I'm putting it in the staff chat to see if we can make that happen. See if we can reach out. That'd work. I think I can make that happen. You know what I mean? Have 2 guests in a row, hour 1, hour 2. That'd be nice. Yeah? All right. So anyways, I put it in Andrea and CSL. You'll see it in there. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care of yourself and take care of somebody else. And remember, if you're ever confronted with a choice that you believe is the lesser of 2 evils, choose less evil. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the night. Come on. Enjoy. It's going to be so good. It's going to be... Oh, God.
We're going to be appointing very pro-crime judges. I've been involved in the 2 greatest scams in American history. Where's Dick? Hi, Dick. Do we like Dick? Yes. What?
I had a beat off.
In his sock drawer.
I agree. I'm a dope.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. We're going to be a country no more. I actually think it will not. It will be a country no more. Who wants people coming in from foreign countries? We have to slam it.
Sportos, motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.